mental illness.
I just want to be rich. I just want to be rich. All y'all that are rich, I'm so proud of you, but I can't. I just want to be rich. Risen up my fucking car payment to $500.
Okay. All right, let me gather my words here, my thoughts. So she's upset because she has to work. She literally just said a few times, I want to be rich, but I don't want to work. Okay, whether it's a job or whether it's your business or something you're trying to do to build something, you got to do something. The other thing that she said, she's tired of rich people because she's not rich. I mean, just looking at this young lady here, my guess would be she's probably early 20s, mid 20s. Somebody please help me understand what's going on with this generation. I do not understand it. Nobody wants to work. Everybody wants to sit at home and get a free ride. And from a human standpoint, I can understand that. You know, my generation, you know, you worked hard for what you had. You know, it was, I mean, if you want to go even deeper, it's biblical. You know what I mean? Even talks about it in the Bible as far as when Adam and Eve messed up and took of the fruit. God made two statements to Adam and Eve. He told the man, he says, you will toil and work the ground all the days of your life. So he basically told us we're going to work. But the problem is most people don't want the Bible or the truth. But this young lady clearly has got something going on. I don't want to say she's mental, but just watching her behavior, something's not right with this. I'm sorry.
My rent, $600. My loan, $200.
She's talking about her loan is $200. Her car note's $500. Guess what? Who told you to take out a loan? Who told you to go buy a car you couldn't afford? See what I'm saying?
And all my other bills, don't even talk about that because it leaves me with nothing. I have to keep robbing. I have to keep robbing because I can't afford groceries. I'm so done. I'm done.
She said she has to eat ramen noodles because she can't afford groceries. Well, just listen to her. I heard about $700 worth of freed money if she hadn't gotten that loan and if she hadn't bought that stupid car. Just saying.
And hear me out before you start judging.
Oh, we already judged.
Last time I got paid was December 19th, y'all.
The right two lanes.
It was $860. Okay? I didn't get paid again. We still worked. I didn't get paid again until January 7th, 2025, which made my rent late. And I only had $860 to go towards my $1,350 rent, which made my rent now $1,460. So I gave them, I only had $860, so I had to only give them $740, and now I got another $740 I'm gonna pay. But when the next check come, it don't come to the 21st of January. It's only gonna be $800. What the f I'm finna do, y'all? I don't even have $10 to my f***ing name.
You know, I'm not trying to judge because I don't know all the details, but just listening. A lot of this is just planning, simple planning, common sense stuff, budgeting. A lot of people want to keep up with the Joneses. They want to drive the new cars, just like the young lady before her. They want to take out the loan so they can buy the fancy furniture, the TV. Their priorities are all jacked up. And I guarantee you, if you were to dig a little bit deeper into this lady's story, you'd find the same thing. I'm sorry, been there, done that. You got to learn to manage what you got. And if you got to go out and work harder, do what you need to do instead of getting on TikTok complaining about it.
Who the f want to live like that? Y'all can keep working for them bull crumbs. I'm finna get out here and get in the mud, get in the hard paint, baby, like I do, baby. Where I know I'm gonna see my money every day, baby. I can count. Oh, if I make $100 in 13 days, $100 every day for 13 days, that's my rent. But I gotta go to work for 21 days to get my rent. Is you crazy and still don't have it? No.
Now let's talk about it. They said the number one wealth killer and the number one reason why people have no money in their savings and no money to invest is because of car notes. How much is y'all car payments? Cause grandma and them would never.
I just want to make it known, and I want it to be very clear that if some crazy shit happens, if the government collapses, if there's an apocalypse, I will not be out here trying to survive. I'm lazy, and quite frankly, I'm not afraid to die. Take me. I don't care. I'm not going to be on some Zombieland shit with a rule book. I'm not going to be spearing people in the head. I'm not going to go raid a grocery store to get fucking a can of pea soup. I'd rather die than eat a can of pea soup. So, you know, if something happens and we lose contact on the internet and like months later you guys are like, wait, where's Natalie Cannoli? Did anyone check in Fresno for her? I'm gone. Probably day 6 or 7. I won't last longer than a week. I just don't have that kind of drive in me. And I would hope that my fiance would follow in my steps, because I know you bitches are waiting for your opportunity to steal him. You won't get the chance. Maybe, since there won't be any police or government, maybe I'll take him out first, and then I'll let survival of the fittest take me out, you know. So don't come looking for me. Okay, don't hold your breath.
Why do people post this kind of crazy stuff? I mean, she's literally talking about taking out her boyfriend. I mean, don't they know that this stuff is public record? Once it's on the internet, it's there. If something was to happen to him, guess who's going to be the first person they look at?
I feel like making everything subscription based is the easiest way to lose me as a customer, and I promise I'm not kidding. Like, I feel like everything slowly but surely as I've gotten older has become subscription based. Like, even when a few months ago when I was looking for a car, I noticed now that the way that they advertise the cars is not even through like the total cost of the car, it's through monthly payments, right? So you're going to be paying on this car they've extended the time, it's like up to 8 years, you know. It's just, then you have,
and that's because most people can't afford to pay cash for the car. Duh.
Then you have any device that you buy that's like electronic, it now has some sort of subscription based service that you have to buy alongside with the device for it to work. The more that these things come out, the less likely I'm going to be purchasing anything. Like, I'm just not doing that. The only subscription that I don't mind is the Apple upgrade program. That's like $50 a month. Other than that, I'm not buying the Oura Ring. I'm not buying.
Let me just say this. We are not here long enough to live unhappy. I'm just saying. We as humans do not have the life capacity of millions and millions of years. We are not here long enough to be unhappy. So whatever it is you need to do to find your joy, find your happiness, find your peace, do it. Every day you wake up, you get a choice to build or destroy. Choose to build. Chase joy, find happiness, whatever it is you need to do to be one and true to thyself, please do it.
Most people don't understand delayed gratification. They don't understand that, you know, sometimes you have to work hard for a period of time. Sometimes it's years. You know, I'll give you a good example. I remember the country singer Kenny Chesney, when he hit it big. You know, a lot of people were loving his music. And I remember thinking, man, I never heard of this guy. But when you look at his history, this guy had been in the bars and the jacked up dives singing, trying to get big for probably 20 years. So what a lot of people don't see is they don't see the grind and the work that came before. Everybody wants everything right now. You know, it just doesn't work that way. You know, sometimes when I watch content like this, I don't really know how I feel about it sometimes. I mean, I expect this. I'm an older man. I expect this from the younger generation. But I'm telling you, there has been a shift with this generation, and I don't understand what it is. And like the last lady just talked about, you know, yeah, you do get to live millions and millions of years if you give your life to the Lord, if you don't, other than that, all you have is what's here on this earth. And she's right. Average man lives about 80 years if you're lucky, so 80 years is gone in a blip. You think about it. However old you are, 50 to 60 years, you'll be a distant memory. So you need to focus on what comes after and not trying to build up your treasures here on this earth. Just my little bit of wisdom for today. I love you guys, and I will check you on the next one. Later.